Welcome back. Today we're talking about something that can change the way you think about money, success, and daily habits. Many people dream about becoming financially free, but very few stop to examine the habits that quietly hold them back. Success is rarely just about luck, it's about patterns of behavior repeated over time. Now, before we begin, remember this. This video is not meant to insult or attack anyone. Life circumstances can be very different for every person. The purpose of this video is simply to highlight behaviors that tend to separate those who stay stuck financially from those who move forward. If you notice yourself doing some of these things, don't worry. Awareness is the first step toward improvement. Let's dive in. Number 1. Spending too much time watching TV. One of the most common habits among people who struggle financially is spending hours every day watching television. There's nothing wrong with relaxing occasionally, but when entertainment becomes a daily routine that consumes several hours, it slowly steals time that could be used for learning, building skills, or working toward goals. Many successful people treat television as a rare form of entertainment rather than a daily habit. Instead of consuming endless shows, they often spend their free time reading, planning, or improving themselves. Number 2. Eating fast food frequently. Another common pattern is relying heavily on fast food. Fast food is convenient, but it's often packed with sugar, unhealthy fats, and very little nutritional value. Over time, poor nutrition can affect energy levels, focus, productivity, and overall health. People who perform at a high level understand that their body is one of their greatest assets. That's why they usually prioritize healthier meals that help them stay energized and productive. Number 3. Buying things just because they're on sale. Many people fall into the trap of buying something simply because it's discounted. But the real question is, did you need it in the first place? Wealthy individuals typically focus less on saving small amounts and more on increasing their income. Instead of chasing discounts, they focus on purchasing items that truly provide value or help them grow. Saving money is good, but buying unnecessary things just because they're cheap often leads to wasted spending. Number 4. Waking up late. Your morning routine can shape your entire day. Many successful people start their mornings early. Those extra quiet hours allow them to plan, work on important tasks, exercise, or learn something new before the distractions of the day begin. Waking up late doesn't automatically make someone unsuccessful, but consistently losing productive morning hours can make it harder to stay ahead. Number 5. Being obsessed with sports entertainment. Sports can be fun and inspiring, but spending excessive time following teams, games, statistics, and debates can turn into another form of distraction. When people spend hours watching others compete instead of working on their own goals, it creates a habit of observation rather than participation. Highly driven individuals often limit passive entertainment and focus more on building something of their own. Number 6. Ignoring personal hygiene. This may sound simple, but personal hygiene and presentation matter more than many people realize. In professional and social environments, the way someone presents themselves can influence how others perceive their reliability, discipline, and confidence. People who maintain strong personal habits tend to create better first impressions and stronger professional relationships. Number 7. Blaming others for their situation. One of the biggest differences between successful people and those who remain stuck is how they respond to setbacks. Some people immediately blame the economy, their boss, their background, or bad luck. Successful individuals tend to ask a different question. What can I do differently next time? Taking responsibility doesn't mean everything is your fault, but it gives you the power to change your future. Number 8. Not saving any money. Living paycheck to paycheck without saving creates constant financial pressure. Unexpected expenses will eventually appear: medical bills, emergencies, repairs, or sudden opportunities. Without savings, even small problems can become major setbacks. With savings, those same situations become manageable. Building an emergency fund is one of the most important financial habits anyone can develop. Number 9. Using credit for things that don't produce value. Credit can be a powerful tool when used wisely, but it can also become a trap. Using loans or credit cards to buy items that lose value quickly, like luxury gadgets, fashion items, or expensive entertainment, often leads to long-term debt. Successful investors and entrepreneurs tend to use credit strategically, often for investments or opportunities that can generate income. Number 10. Having children before being financially prepared. Raising a child is one of life's greatest responsibilities, and it can also be very expensive. Many financially stable couples choose to build a solid financial foundation before starting a family. Planning ahead allows parents to provide better opportunities, education, and security for their children. Number 11. Ignoring regular health checkups. Health problems can become extremely expensive if they are discovered too late. Regular medical checkups allow doctors to detect potential problems early, when treatment is often easier and more affordable. Successful individuals often view healthcare as an investment, not an expense. Number 12. Spending money before earning it. One dangerous habit is planning expenses around money that hasn't been earned yet. When people start buying things with future income in mind, they create financial pressure that can quickly spiral into debt. A safer approach is simple: earn first, spend later. Living within your current means provides stability and peace of mind. Number 13. Surrounding yourself with negative influences. The people around you shape your mindset more than you might realize. If your friends constantly complain, avoid responsibility, and lack ambition, it becomes easier to adopt the same habits. On the other hand, being around motivated and goal-oriented people can push you to grow, learn, and challenge yourself. Your environment matters. Number 14. Never acting on their ideas. Many people have great ideas, but ideas alone mean nothing without action. Some individuals spend years talking about what they might do someday, starting a business, creating a project, learning a skill, but they never actually begin. Successful people often start before they feel fully ready. They test ideas, learn from mistakes, improve, and try again. Progress comes from action. Number 15. Expecting others to solve their problems. No one is coming to rescue you. The world doesn't owe anyone success. People who achieve great things usually accept that their future depends on their own effort, discipline, and persistence. Along the way, they may receive help or support, but they never rely on it as their main strategy. Final thoughts. Success is rarely the result of one big decision. Instead, it's the result of hundreds of small habits repeated every day. The good news is that habits can be changed. If you recognize even one behavior from this list in your own life, that awareness alone can help you start moving in a better direction. Every improvement, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want. If you enjoyed this video, share it with someone who might benefit from hearing it. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which habit do you think holds people back the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts.